Digital Birmingham is an initiative that was set up by the City Council a number of years ago. I think it was 2006. It was set up at a time when digital technologies and broadband in particular was relatively new. It's hard to believe that only 6 years ago broadband was a new topic, a new area. And what we were about at that stage was trying to make sure that citizens in particular had the opportunity to use new technologies and could engage in this and seeing out what the benefits for it were. Over a period of time, what's happened is the digital agenda has grown and the opportunities of how new type of services have happened. So the onset of things like Facebook, YouTube, all those type of things, it's hard to believe that, as I say, they've grown in such a short time, and how people consume that type of information has become a real challenge for public sector organisations. And what we've tried to do is focus our attention on three key areas. One's about economic growth. How does technology support businesses, citizens to engage more effectively and help with the skills and learning agenda? The second key area is about sustainability. Now, what we've recognised, and I think industries recognise, that enabling the green agenda to happen, low carbon technology plays a key part in all of this, ranging from how we get information about transportation, where we find information about journey times, how we link in terms of getting the monitoring information we need about energy consumption within the home, within businesses. All those things need a digital infrastructure to work. And now we've closely aligned ourselves with sustainability and focusing on how technology can green the environment. One of the things that the city is looking is how can we use digital technologies to support those people who are most excluded, most people who need support most effectively without having to have trips into hospital. How can we make an intervention at an early stage and give them the opportunities to engage in the new types of services that are available to them? And one of the growth areas is clearly around telecare and telehealth. How do we make sure that we have an infrastructure within the home that enables people to self-monitor, self-diagnose, and then use that opportunity to understand where the intervention is going? But not only within the home, but how does that information then get transferred back to the GPs, to health, to communities, so they know how to make the right intervention? Birmingham as a city council is absolutely a major player in all this. One of the big things that the city does have is data and information. And if you start looking at the different types of agencies we work with, health, police, community services, all the different agencies, we all have huge amounts of information. If as a city we begin to collaborate and release our data so that other people can share that data in an open and standard way, we believe that new applications can be created by linking those to the private sector through SMEs to create new applications, but it also enables us to understand the patterns of how human behaviour is changing and the whole cultural issues around how people do things in a different way. In my mind, I have a picture where the city has an infrastructure. We help support that, we enable that, the city can do that, things like wireless technologies, digital infrastructure, all those type of things we can create. Then we work with the different silos, and the silos have to be there because that's the only way services can be delivered. But on top of that, we have a horizontal layer, an innovation platform of some kind that enables the data, the services to be looked at a cross-sectoral perspective, and from that you start delivering services such as cloud computing, telecare, telehealth, sustainability types of activities that support both businesses and citizens. And that's our model of how we move forward, becoming a smart city, not just a city where we invest in a project and say, well, there you go, we've got sustainable, but everything else drops out on the other side.